there were some points that I was like, T1 should have kind of not done those mistakes. But
they are human.
I also
they are human.
Yeah, they are human. I think with the 1-1 series, like the tie, that second game, I think they just got complacent, and it happens. I don't know why they do it, but they did. They got extremely complacent as to who and what this meant to KT, and KT absolutely won in draft.
They clapped back.
And I don't think T1 expected that dominance. And I went, oh shit. And then that kind of shook them. And then the next draft wasn't that great either.
Hey, we're podcasting again. Welcome back. The Matt Podcast. We're caffeinated. And there's a lot going on.
Yes.
Well, I'm sort of caffeinated. I had a coffee.
I've had a coffee. Needed one.
Phew. Thank God, because Saturday mornings without coffee is just not it, bro.
Hey, we were up late last night, bro. All right, we're way past our bedtimes.
Yeah, I know. Old men. We're old men.
Yeah.
Not even. Middle-aged men. We
That's
we
right.
like a good bedtime.
That's right. Midlife.
No,
man.
I'm trying to reel my body clock back in from a week of night shift. We had a couple of big nights where we didn't get home till like 5:30. Yeah, that's been fun. It was a good week though.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened in the Discord or in terms of games and stuff. Aside from Worlds, that was the last thing I sort of remember now.
Well,
that was a week ago.
My God.
What are you doing? What's going on?
Oh, not much, just, one of those weeks, I guess, at work. Yeah, simple things to do. Not really. No, it's been pretty busy, actually. I don't know. What have I been doing, man? Where am I? What's the time?
What day is it?
What day is it? Not sure.
Can't park there, mate.
Honestly, just been, I don't know. Bit of magic. Pre-release of Avatar happened yesterday. And I'm FOMOing. I don't like it.
I feel that. I had this similar thing yesterday.
Oh, God.
Right, I got so we had Phantasmal Flames release Thursday night. Wow, my week is so out of whack. It was Thursday night. I actually, here's a good one. So my boss had scheduled the week, and we had basically Monday night through to Thursday night work. We get to Tuesday night, and I said, I'd spoke to my cousin during the day. I was like, hey man, I'll see you Friday night. He's like, no, what do you mean? What do you mean? Like, no, the release is Thursday night. Pokemon release Thursday night. I'm like, oh my God, you're kidding me. So I literally got to work Tuesday, Arvo. Said to my boss, I was like, do you reckon we just do all of Thursday's work tonight? He's like, what? He's like, all right, but what? I was like, look, this is the scenario. He's like, oh yeah, no stress at all. Like, we'll get it done. So anyway, so that's why Tuesday night, Wednesday night were massive nights, because we added a bit of extra workload in there from the Thursday night. So, I mean, he was happy. It worked out really good, to be honest, but it just means it was a couple of longer nights. It was good, though. I was able to make the release for Phantasmal Flames, and oh my God.
This is like what everyone's losing their shit over, right? Like, this is the new Charizard. Is this the Charizard one?
It's the second set of the Mega Evolutions line. So obviously we had the Mega Evolutions, first set that dropped. That was, I think, a month ago, maybe a smidge longer than that. Can't remember, to be honest. And then Phantasmal Flames has just come out. But the biggest thing with, obviously, Pokemon, when you're speaking about Pokemon, we're talking about Charizards, right? People love a good Charizard, and they don't miss when it comes to the artwork. Yeah. Like they've started these new gold cards, which is like the ultimate chase. There's like a super epic rare or something. They got a weird name. Hyper rare. Super hyper epic mad rare. Yeah. Anyway, so they're a gold card, which is really cool. Now, good luck getting one of those. If you happen to pull one, you are absolutely blessed. Go buy a lotto ticket.
No, you've used your luck. You've used your luck.
Yeah, I got a couple of decent pulls out of Riftbound, so we're good. But
I just mean if you pull one of those cards, then you don't go buy a lotto ticket, because you've used your luck.
You've burnt it.
You've absolutely burnt your luck.
That's actually that's a good
good luck.
point.
You got nothing else in life. That's it. I'm kidding.
The main chase everyone's going for, though, is the Secret Illustrator Rare, or whatever it's called. SIR, the SIRs. That card has got a little Charmander in it, Charmeleon and then Mega Charizard, and it looks insane, dude.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Holy shit.
Yeah?
It is a really, really cool card. And that currently the value of that is around just over $1,000, and the gold is under $1,000. So the rarer card of the two is less, but obviously, yeah, the pull rates, we're not too sure on the pull rates at the moment because everything is a little bit skew-if, obviously, because everyone's just ripping packs and getting their booster boxes and all that sort of stuff. So there's a lot of stock coming onto the market because people are
opening their cards.
Sell. Yeah, that's right. Everyone's like trying to sell their shit, get the best dollar they can, blah, 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 which is fine. The key thing with this set, though, is it's only a 94 card set. And I think just the main set. And then I think in total it's 128 or 130 cards in total. So for master setters, this is a really good set to sort of like punch it out quick, get what you need to get, and then you can sort of move back into like collecting the cards you need for your other sets, which I know quite a few master setters now, and like, yeah, they basically pulled like almost a full base set of hollow and reverse hollows in one box. That was a thing that was happening, or maybe two boxes. But yeah, it's wild. It's wild. It's a really cool set though. The biggest thing I'm excited for with this is it should, hopefully with any luck, bring about a bit of a meta change with the live play stuff, because there's some cards in there that are going to really shake things up. So for me, that's great, because I had been planning to adjust my deck or rebuild my deck based off the cards that come out in this set. So I'm actually kind of excited to dive into that a bit. And I actually think I pulled the cards I need too from the booster box. So fingers crossed, I'll be able to build something cool out of it. I'm hoping, but you know, we'll see. We'll see. It's good. It's exciting though. It's exciting. Pokemon is like hot at the moment.
Kind of full steam ahead, isn't it? Okay,
it really is.
I mean, I don't know if it's
really
ever really. I don't think it's ever dropped off. I don't know if there was ever any like weak releases, but I think Pokemon.
Yeah, there's been a few.
There's been a few. Yeah, okay.
There's been a few. So prior to Mega Evolutions, that I think it was the Scarlet and Violet, whatever the last like main set was, that was getting a little dry. And I even noticed it in store the other day that a couple of boys were talking about the fact that like even 12 months ago or 18 months ago, they had like infinite stock. There was just stock. Yeah, everywhere had cards and boosted boxes and packs, and you could just go to basically any card store and grab a couple of Pokemon packs, no dramas.
Yeah, yeah.
Now everybody's fighting over scraps. Like I went to Kmart yesterday just to pick up a few. Yeah, I went to Kmart. Well, I went to pick up a few Christmas presents for Wes because obviously they're starting sales and all sorts of stuff.
Just when you're getting desperate to go to Kmart for cards.
Absolutely.
Interesting.
Absolutely. I went up to their desk. I was like, because I usually, if I'm in Kmart, I'll just stop by and just like, oh, if you got any stock? They had nothing. They opened at 8 o'clock yesterday. They were sold out of Pokemon by 8:30. 8:30, and they had a queue at the door ready to go first thing.
Really? Yeah. Kmart.
Yeah. So the reason people love Kmart and try to get Kmart is because Kmart literally sold at like the cheapest possible price.
Yeah,
it
fair
is
enough.
Literally the recommended retail. Most other stores do have a little bit extra markup on it because obviously things are harder to get now and people are willing to pay the extra dollars. That price creep. But so that was wild. It was really cool, but I don't know. I mean, we touched on it last week with scalpers and that sort of stuff. And I think like with the Kmart stuff, that's generally speaking who hits the Kmart's the hardest is a lot of the scalpers and stuff. But they do have limits, which is good. Store imposed limits. Thank God. Didn't stop them from selling out in half an hour, which is nuts. But yeah, so it is. Everything's flying right now. And like, we've got Avatar.
I think Avatar is going to be one of the best selling sets of Magic. I know that's like, I don't know if that's an unpopular opinion, but it is so crazy. Yeah, logging onto even MTG Arena yesterday or the day before, and you're seeing the splash art now of Avatar. You told me, man, that we would be in a Magic the Gathering sort of saga, I guess, where you're logging into a game that's showing Avatar stuff. I mean, it fits so well in my opinion, but
it's crazy, isn't it? Yeah, I think it does too.
I think there's so many good cards too. Like, you know, I think I sort of touched on this as well. I think the only way around like this sort of universes beyond that they, could have made the sort of Magic itself, the staple cards, a bit more overpowered is by, obviously kind of just giving I don't know, the sets they release outside of the universe is more like it's just kind of like a staple rather than like a collector's sort of dream. But these cards are just getting wild. Like I'm excited to see what people can come up with. Like there's
In terms of
small little
builds.
things. Oh man, there's small little things like there was one I just saw a YouTube video of before. It's a cub. It's a groundhog cub or something like that, I think. Yeah, groundhog cub. Yeah, anyway. I don't know what it is about Magic, man, but cubs, the babies of the baby cards of the big cards, bro.
They go off?
I don't know. They go off. They go off. They're better than the mothers and the fathers. It's unbelievable. This little thing is a 2-cost. It's a 2-cost card. You put it on the field. I think it's like a 3-1 or a 2-1. I don't know. And it's a green. And it puts down. And it's just like, it's got its own sort of take on landfall. That you can tap other creatures for mana. So you can keep adding mana to the pool. And then I think for how many mana or whatever you tap, you can just add it to a land. And so you literally make a land like a 7/7 counter card.
Straight up.
Just a land.
That's insane.
So it's gonna be it's gonna be pretty crazy to see the stuff they can come up with. But that's literally just from like one of the most basic cards, man. I think you can see, but yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be wild. It's gonna be absolutely insane to see that shit.
We're so the proper release for that, I believe, is it's next week, I think. 18th, yeah. So pre-releases happened yesterday, which was, I can't even remember what day it is now. Yesterday was Friday, pre-release. Holy moly. So yes. I am
the 13th of November, yes, 13th.
Yeah.
Of November
right, so
was
that
the
was
pre-release.
Full release next week. What bundles are you looking at trying to pick up?
So I've got my eye on Azula, man. But there's obviously a couple of Azulas. Yeah, the fire, obviously the fire, like I think it's the Fire Nation Disciple or something. I don't know, Fire Nation something. That
Yeah.
artwork, like, I mean, I don't know. With the boys in Discord have been actually pretty crazy. They're starting to find all these images of where like these sort of artworks are starting to mesh together and how it forms. Like, I think there's a 9-card collecting thing that you can get that will actually make this whole picture.
Yeah, wow.
Which is unreal. But like, I'm assuming if you can collect all 9, it's going to go for an insane amount of money. And it's got Azula and Zuko on the other side, and it's them literally doing the two flames, bending. But it's the bending towards each other in the arena.
Ooh.
And then that goes up, like in the middle card is like one of the instant spells, and it goes up and Aang's at the top, and it's just like,
no kidding,
it looks insane. You can see people have been like piecing together what's been kind of shown already, but there's still 3 cards missing.
No one's pulled.
No one's seen the actual finished artwork of it yet. I don't see. Yeah, well, at least we haven't been able to see it. But that alone is cool, man. That to me, that stuff I think is that's it. That to me is how cards should kind of go, is create these pictures. There was another picture that was found because people were like, oh, I wonder if there's like more that they've kind of like put in. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and they have. They've found some others. I think Final Fantasy actually has one too, which is pretty cool.
I'm pretty sure that's the Final Fantasy one. Didn't Needle pick that up at PAX? Was that the Final Fantasy one? Or was
I think it might have been that one. Yeah.
It was literally like a 6 or 9 card holder.
Yeah,
like a little A-frame, cardboard A-frame thing that made the full picture.
The full picture.
Those are really cool.
But yeah, and then to see the Cabbage Mans, I think Cabbage Mans will actually be like, pretty. They do some good work, dude. I'm really, really keen to see it. But yeah, I definitely want Azula, and obviously, like, I think Katara is going to be really, really just popular because
Yeah, for
A
sure.
lot of people just like Katara in general in the whole story. So I don't know. I think Aang might be good, but I think a lot of people are just kind of like depends on whether or not you actually like Aang or not. You know what I mean?
There's a real opportunity for Aang to be massively OP.
Oh, 100%.
So
I mean, it
should
makes
be
sense, right? Like, but you have
100%.
to transform him.
Yeah, yeah.
And I kind of like that too. I really like how transforms work in Magic now. Yeah, I've liked transforms and the new ability from Edge, Eternities, which is the warping in things. Warping's pretty cool. I like warping a lot. I don't know if warping is in Avatar. I would highly doubt because they're kind of going with the whole like fire earth bending sort of thing.
Yeah, that thing.
But yeah, that's right. It's Fire Lord. Yeah, it's Fire Lord Azula and Fire Lord Zuko, and they're like literally clashing into the last Agni Kai. Yeah,
Oh.
and then in the center you got Ozai, the Phoenix King.
Yeah.
And then up the top you have they've shown Avatar Aang, which is a red, green, white, blue legendary creature. Which that's what I mean.
Green,
I think like
white, blue. Can you imagine trying to build around that?
red, green, white, blue. Yeah, and it's whenever you
For
water
Commander?
bend, earth bend, fire bend, or air bend, you draw a card. And if you've done all 4 this turn, transform Avatar Aang.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he transforms into a beast, I'm assuming.
I'm assuming he just transforms into the Avatar.
Upper.
Yeah, Upper. Yeah, Upper. Yeah,
I've seen some
rough.
Upper card arts, and I'm kind of a little bit excited about that. Is Upper the new Chocobo?
Upper, no, it's what's the monkey's name?
Oh yes. Yep.
I know what you mean. Upper in a green deck. Maybe Upper might be new. I haven't seen any Uppers. I'll be honest. I don't know if like
Momo's
the. Yeah, I definitely seen Momo. That's pretty funny.
Chocobo.
I'm just going through the Discord things real quick here because I got where is it? There's some other really cool ones. Like the artwork is just insane, man. It's so cool to see this.
That's the beauty of them pulling on a universe like Avatar, right? It's anime, so the artwork naturally is good, and then it's just a matter of pulling those artists on board or whichever artists they've used to recreate this thing for new cards, and that's why I'm a massive fan of them going towards like anime stuff like that, as opposed to the likes of. I won't say the Marvel stuff because obviously there's all the comic stuff, which is wicked. But like Star Trek, we know Star Trek's coming out next year. My concern with that is it needs to be card form art and it can't be super realistic, which kind of, I don't know, for me, I feel like that kind of detracts a little bit from that. But I'm still keen to check out the.
I don't know. It could be
kind
of like the. I mean, it was obviously rendered. Star Trek was a lot of render in like for the ships in space, like 3D rendered.
For that stuff, yeah, for sure. But like you still had real people playing the roles of these characters. So like when you get, it'll be an artist impression as opposed to
Patrick
just
Stewart.
something that, yeah, Patrick Stewart, yeah.
It will be an artist impression of Patrick Stewart.
Which is cool. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And obviously there might be something along the lines of Kirk and Spock, all that sort of stuff. But Spock Blue Deck would be off its head.
There's no reason why they couldn't do the other casts as well.
Look, they will, but I think the point I'm getting at is more like Avatar is natively a cartoon, so that lends itself to good card art. Something like Star Trek, not so much. There has to be a lot more. There may have been comics. I think there might have been comics, and there has been some animated stuff. Below Deck, I believe, is Star Trek universe. I haven't actually watched it because I don't know. It's on my list of things to watch, but. Yeah, I know. I like the fact that the cartoon ones, they transfer across so well.
Yeah. No, I get that.
But the real life stuff, yeah, that's a little hit and miss.
Yeah, and I think that's where Final Fantasy and Spider-Man, the artwork still works because it
goes so hard.
I mean, Final Fantasy is really good because it actually goes to the old school style. It can do the 3D like rendered game styles that you're seeing. Then it can also just do its animation style, anime style stuff because it's all categories. And 100%. Spider-Man's comic, and obviously, yeah, if you guys are following the pack drop, you would have seen that there is now another video out of me opening one of the gift bundles. And honestly,
bro. Even just the art, the box art, right? For
My
the gift
God.
bundles.
Oh,
Oh, dude,
God.
they just don't miss with that
I
stuff.
really want to. Yeah, I need to find a Final Fantasy gift box.
I don't even know.
pinched myself.
I don't even know if they did one with Final Fantasy. I think the bundles that we were getting, they did.
Yeah,
right.
we they were at PAX.
Oh, that's right. We were looking at those because I asked you.
Yeah,
about
we
it.
looked at them and we're like, yeah, we don't need them.
No, we don't need them. We just want to play.
Probably needed them.
Probably needed them. That would have been cool. Would have been cool to unbox anyway.
Oh, the box was like, I think the box was Ifrit and I can't remember was it Behemoth? I don't know. Two of the actual Titans of the universe were just clashing. Titan is one, but it was sick. It was sick to see the two monsters clashing, and
yeah,
I've literally had a mind blank on what they're called. I'm sorry, Final Fantasy fans. I'm letting you down.
That's right. That makes two of us.
Oh God, yeah. But yeah, it's really cool how much they put into not only the cards and the foil idea, but like, I mean, that box literally is full, like foiled. Like, you turn around and it's got the holo in it, and through the whole thing.
Yeah.
The details of just the tokens being different colors. Like, they didn't just go, oh, we'll just do the basic standard of Magic, blah blah blah, and then oh yeah, your cards is special. It's like, no, the whole thing's special.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's really, yeah, I like how much effort they're putting into. I think that the boost,
it makes it feel like it adds to the experience of buying cards, right? Because we like to buy cards because we like to collect them. We like to get nice shiny things, yada yada yada. So if you have a set like that, the gift bundles, where it makes it's the dope hit, yeah. Like, you buy a pack, you open a pack. If you pull something cool, awesome, best day ever. No worries, you're set for the next 24 hours. With that, even if you don't pull, like, you're obviously going to pull a mythic out of it because that's how they've geared the packs. But
guaranteed foil.
Yeah, you still feel like you've won because it's just the whole thing from start to finish is just a really good product.
I must have got a rubbish box. I mean, I'm not going to lie. It's like it's no spoil it, but it's not like yeah. I remember I went to the store and I was like, okay, it's yeah. I think I mentioned this last week, but it was $74 for the collector's box, and then collector's booster pack,
yeah,
and then $155 for the whole thing, obviously. But I just went after that. I was kind of like, you know, I'm glad I did it this way because it was.
But the worst case scenario out of that is you have a cool collectible box for one.
Yeah, 100%.
And for two, you got a cool Mindstone dice.
Yeah, I got a great Mindstone.
And that is worth the money.
Yeah, that's true. I'm actually getting a collection of dice. I got one for like couple for Final Fantasy.
Beautiful.
That one. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you need to get a little dice bag now and just
I do.
clang them around.
Yeah, I do. I've started looking at that shit too. But I mean, the only issue is, like I said, a lot of my stuff is based online. Purely because I just don't have that many people here.
I do actually have. We can't talk about that on pod. Or we'll have to talk about that off pod. So one of the things that is happening as well at the moment is not us so much, but at the store, my local, we are setting up Friday nights for Magic Night. So there's going to be a Magic Night every week at Obsession Gaming, which is very exciting because obviously, like, I'm a massive fan of playing the game IRL. Arena, I'm a little iffy on at the moment. I'm keen to get back in and try some more, but again, you know what I'm like. Time is just not there. Especially this week where you've seen how many videos I've put out this week on the pack drop. If you guys haven't checked it out, you definitely should. If you're interested in TCG pack ripping and a few unboxing videos, that's where you want to be.
100%.
But yeah, that's kind of where my focus has been this week, is literally just getting that stuff ready to be posted, because when you've got the time, you've got to put the time in. So
definitely.
Like, I know now I've got enough. There's enough there for that.
Oh yeah, don't worry, guys. It covers this over Christmas, so you're not missing out. And there's daily videos. I'm saying daily.
I know, it's crazy.
Matt's gone nuts.
Who'd have thought?
I'm catching up slowly. I'll just give it a bit. All right, Magic stuff. All right, it's a little more hard to get, and they're also expensive.
How far is Mount Barker from you?
It's pretty far.
Yeah. Is it like worth a drive though? Yeah. Okay. I got something for you. That's a bridge we're going to cross.
Yep.
with the cameras off, my friends. Now, can we talk about Worlds for a second?
Oh, can we?
It's going to be more than a second.
Yeah, I was going to say a second. Yeah, it was good, I guess.
Look,
anyway,
man.
let's move on.
That's not it. Worlds 2025, guys, if you don't know what that is, you need to literally jump into YouTube right now, type in Worlds 2025 opening ceremony, and just watch that. Okay?
I thought you were gonna go down the, what's wrong with you? It's 2025. There is a esports game called, this small little indie game called League of Legends.
Tiny. Yeah.
And it might just stop Worlds now and then.
Mm-hmm.
Might just stop the entire world now and then. You think the Melbourne Cup is what stops the nation? Absolutely not.
Brother.
You know what stops Korea?
Oh. That's a loaded one.
Yeah.
Lot of things.
It's open ceremony. Like, let's rate that first. Can we rate that first?
Okay, hang on. Just before we rate it, though, I'm just going to put this out there, yeah? Chrissy Costanza is living rent-free up here right now.
Oh,
Holy.
Really? Legends never die, baby.
That, I don't know, what do you call that? A montage? Or like...
it was the
medley? Mashup, the medley of songs.
Yeah.
To open it, that blew my mind. I could literally watch that video every day. It's nuts. It's nuts. Guys, you need to go check that out. Just go stop, pause.
Yeah.
Go watch that video. Come back. You'll understand.
No. Go watch that one. Then watch the year before. Then watch the year before. 2018, I swear you would not be disappointed at all.
2018, was that KDA?
2018 was the Dragon.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
In the Open Stadium.
Duh.
And G2 made the final. Anyway, so... and then got absolutely shit on.
Yeah, it happens.
G2 made the final? Maybe it was Fnatic. No, I'm not doubting myself there.
No,
I don't care. You guys can hate. You guys can hate. I don't care. I got it right. But yes, the opening ceremony. What did you think in terms of the last couple of years? Because you've watched the last couple of years as well now. How does this one compare? I think the first one you would have watched would have been Lil Nas X, right? Like
no.
You watched
it. It was KDA. The KDA one was before that.
What? Popstars?
Popstars.
So that would have been 2019.
That was the first one I watched.
Okay.
I may have seen one or two prior to that because that was prior to COVID.
Yeah, we just showed you those ones.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. So how does this one compare to the last, like, say, I don't know, 5 years, 4 years?
This one was my favorite based on the music. The music, the stage setup, the way they introduced the players to the stage, the lighting effects. I mean, look, the lighting effects are always the lighting effects are, they're always good. And the way they do things are always good. But for me, the music literally like topped that all off. The way each song ran into each other and what was happening in the background. I don't know. That one was the best for me. I really, really enjoyed it.
Fair enough. Wow, that's a
big call. Might be a big call. Might be an
call.
unpopular opinion. I don't really care because, as I said, it's been a week now and it's still living rent free in my head. So
yeah, no, I think out of the stages, I would like rate it like a or feel like an 8 out of 10. I'd say the stage itself was like an 8 out of 10. I think for the space they had was they utilized that so well. I think I'm a big fan of maybe this is coming from the COD sort of scene.
Of course,
I'm a big fan of monitors facing each other. I'm a big fan of that, right? I understand that you're looking at it from a
production.
Production side, facing in a line. It's cool, but I do like sort of the stage B where they're just able to look at each other and just have fun at each other. But I mean, obviously that doesn't happen as much in League because they don't trash talk too much. I mean, they're not. I don't think they're not allowed to, but it's definitely frowned upon. And I don't think,
given the amount of money and the amount of eyes that are on it, I think it'd be heavily frowned. Or it is heavily frowned upon.
I think they get fined. Honestly, they get fined.
Absolutely, they'd be getting fined.
I mean, they get fined in COD now as well. They do. Like if they swear, they get fined, which is funny. But anyway, that's it. That's a can of worms that maybe we leave till next week because I wouldn't mind. Because you're currently watching through the Trust the Process.
Trust the Process.
And if you guys
I didn't know it was a 3-hour event.
It's a 3-hour. It's a movie. It's a Lord of the Rings
documentary. It's huge.
Yeah, and they're doing it again.
For this year?
Yeah.
Of course. I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, if you guys don't know the process, obviously we'll get back to the worlds in a second, but the process side of things, there's this little org called Optic Gaming. I'm not sure if you know them, but they are kind of the kind of the OGs. Get it? OGs.
Yeah.
When it comes to content creation and in terms of org, I should say that OGs in terms of organization actually
They've
pumping
been
out
around
content,
for a very long time.
and their fan base is unmatched. It is. They're loyal. When they're winning. There's so many hot takes here, but no.
I know, right?
But yes, they always have vlogged. Hitch used to do it, and now it's turned. Roger, I think, edited this one. I think it was.
Believe so.
Yeah, and they release processes all the time. It's generally speaking, usually when someone's retiring now. But this one was them. This vlog goes 3 hours long, and it is their entire year of them and what they went through. And let me tell you, this year they went through some shit, and it was all posted over Twitter and blah blah blah, and you don't really get to see like the full story.
Yeah.
And then when you realize, dude, I don't think you've gotten to that point yet, but there's like a turning point, and you go, "That's how close they were." You will literally go, "Holy shit." Really? Like, because there were rumors, but you will go, whoa. Like, anyway,
yeah, wow.
If you want, trust the process. It's 3 hours on YouTube. Go over watch it, because I'm not even kidding. It's one of the best sort of like build-ups. Like, it's cinema.
The storytelling, the production quality, the whole thing. This is a gaming organization, yeah, and the level of production they've got from that is on par, if not better than, that's right, I said it, better than things that you see from teams and organizations in other areas of, not so much gaming, but outside of the gaming realm, on par, if not better than the quality you see in like a proper documentaries that would be in a movie cinema or on Netflix or whatever. It's better.
Yeah.
By far.
And also, this is the dedication to the trust process, and I don't know if you know this either. So, VODs, when you champ VODs and stuff like that, when you try and download them and whatnot, they're only up for a month after things are done. So to get the footage out of them, you kind of have to rip them straight away. Unfortunately, they did that, and it corrupted 40% of the file. So
awesome.
What the editors did, one editor in particular in the Optic guys, they went back into theater mode. If you guys have ever used theater mode, it's not the best.
Oh, brother.
And this guy sifts through 21 hours of footage to get it lined up with the footage that they had of them on stage. And so there are snippets where you go, oh, that's interesting. It's gone into third person. Yeah, he's literally recorded that again in theater.
That's off its head.
It's like, and dude, the production of it is unbelievable. Like, honestly, I think moving forward, it's going to be really difficult not to do that. Because it gives you just so much more overview. But yeah, no, it's wild. But yes, maybe we debrief about that next week, because I would really like to talk about it. And obviously COD's just been released. If you guys are enjoying Black Ops 7, for sure. I have seen some shit on the campaign, and holy fuck. Sorry, excuse my language. What?
Send it.
Terrible. Anyway.
On the campaign.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, campaign.
I haven't played a Call of Duty campaign since Black Ops.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, not sorry.
If you saw this one, you'd go, am I playing Call of Duty or am I playing Destiny 2?
Get out of town. That's actually...
Bro. Yeah. Anyway, that's next week. That's Taster. Okay, so back to Worlds. T1. So yes, the stage itself, I think, 100% 8 out of 10. I have a really soft spot for Lil Nas's one. Lil Nas X's fucking entrance and shit. And
oh, yeah.
The Cassante era. When Cassante was first introduced.
Yeah.
And that was just cool, because I think I liked how they use a lot of augmented reality. They use a lot of like lights, blah, blah, blah. But the way they implemented AR in that one was just cool. Like, the whole stage was basically a cube box, and it was like mirrored. So you could see through it, and it was clear. Like, you would not, if you, I don't know, you'd probably walk through it. You think it's just clear, right? And then And then you'd have like the characters running in certain ways, and they could make them look like they were, 3D characters, but realistically they were just on a 2D wall. And yeah, it was extremely well done. I think the stage, and it was a square stage. It was in the center. The whole arena was around it, so it wasn't like facing like sort of towards like a concert sort of thing. It was everyone around looking behind, and so you got different camera angles. That's kind of what I liked about the qualifiers, is you could actually see behind them again and whatnot. They did it last year for Europe as well, where you could do that too. But I think the performance-wise, 100% is up there, man. I think the sound quality they got right this year.
Did they ever?
I think no disrespect to Linkin Park, but it's difficult when it goes to somewhere like Europe or even NA. I mean, obviously, I don't think it will ever go to NA, but it's difficult because obviously they try to get artists that are sort of from certain regions.
Yeah.
And at the time, it kind of lined up that Linkin Park was there touring, so they kind of went, "Haha, this is very introducing a new singer. We're going to pay you an obscene
amount of money to come and play."
Yeah. And obviously, Heavy is the Crown is an insanely good song.
Cracking song, absolutely.
And it suits the game stupidly well, and especially with the storyline at the time, like they were going back to back, right? That's what they were doing.
Well, yeah.
So, yeah, it was pretty cool. And then I was Crown. A bit, honestly,
that's why Faker has a strong neck.
Yeah, does he ever?
The strongest.
6-time world champion.
He could race F1. His neck is so strong with all of that jewelry and the gold and the crowns and the titles and accolades.
Yeah.
I've heard people be putting that out there that
unreal.
He's the GOAT. Undisputed.
He is by far the best esports player in the world, undisputed. Close case, fucking move on.
Correct.
I would die on that hill, man.
I'm a T1 fan. I want someone to argue that.
I'm a T1 fan, and I'll die with T1. I will. I don't care. I don't really look at any other team and go, sure, I'll go with the trend. No, man. Like, I've been there when they've hurt, Right.
Yeah. When was it
Dynasty team, man?
Was crying on stage in 2017.
Oh, that was heartbreaking.
There's a picture that just popped up.
I just got over it.
There's a picture that just popped up. Hey, that's some Harambe stats. There's a picture that just popped up, and it's a back-to-back from 2017 to now. And the picture was the look in Faker's eyes when Kyria went down and just burst. He just burst. Fair enough. I get it.
Yeah.
The look in Faker's eye in that moment was, holy fuck. This man is crushed.
Yeah, no,
and he's now made it his life's mission to make sure that doesn't happen again. And they're 3 times back to back. Yeah. So I think he succeeded. Pretty sure he's done all right.
That's what I think. Faker's just ticks all the boxes, eh? Like he presents so well in interviews. He's always appreciative. The ego's like, I don't even know if he has one. Like, he's obviously good at the game, but even when you watch him in solo queue, he kind of goes, "Oh well, we're done." He's still human. He still makes mistakes, just very minimal.
Just not many.
And then he just always plays for the team. Like, it's such an interesting mentality for a mid laner. Obviously, they're playmakers. They're meant to play. They're meant to make plays and all that sort of stuff. But like, Baker thinks like 3 steps ahead. He always is like, "Oh, we'll go do this now," and it's like we're not even at that. Like, some of the listeners you say, go, "Oh, I'll push this in, and then we'll do this." It's not like maybe we'll do this. It's no, we'll do this, and then we'll go do that. And every couple of minutes it works out. It's fucking insane.
Yeah.
Like, and then realistically, some of the I think that T1 just now and then get complacent with how like there is another team now and then. I just think
T1 at Worlds versus T1 during the season are different teams.
Yeah. Well,
dramatically different teams.
Okay, so this year they did have a lot of turmoil within the team. Not so much drama. It was just what happened. Guma was working on himself, I guess. There was something that happened at the beginning of the year, so they had him subbed out, and they had one of the ADCs in. So Carrier kind of lost his duo, and they didn't really have the same. Not like ADC did bad at all, any stretch. In fact, he started popping off towards the end. obviously just Guma, I don't think you can realistically replace, and we'll get into that in a minute.
No.
But and then Faker had some surgery, I think, on his wrist, and so they had at one point they had like owner Doran, who was basically like a last minute pickup because they just fucked up with Zay's contract, and then Carrier. So you had basically 3 new members and 2 people that were just like, well, we don't have Faker. But Carrier's the call maker anyway. So it's like, it was interesting to watch that dynamic. And then obviously they went through into, I think all before MSI, the team kind of came together. And I think they only had like a month of practice as a team together. And so, and then the meta shifted. And it wasn't T1's meta. Like, it's just pretty normal for that to happen. They always do it. And then they lost MSI. It's not like they didn't place great at MSI. But Gen G just dominates. Gen G through the year just always dominates and then just chokes at the end. It's fucking wild. I know. I'm upsetting a lot of people right now, bro. I'm telling you. But like, it is true.
It's absolutely true. Where was Gen G in the final?
It's so funny. 3 years ago, right? And I always tweet it now. It's kind of become a tradition. But I was hanging out with Ollie, and like, Ollie's a big T1 fan like me, And we're hanging out, bro, and MSI comes on, and T1 are in the finals, right? And they got kind of smashed, right?
Yeah, right.
And then, and Ollie and I are like, fuck, man, like, it's just not looking like a good year, blah, blah, blah. And I said, no, bro, trust. They lose MSI, they win Worlds. Right? And he's like, nah. And I said, yeah, bro, just trust me on this, man. They lose MSI, they'll win Worlds. Because I said, it happened 2 years ago. It's going to happen this year, bro. You watch. And sure as shit, they get to Worlds, man. And Carrier unlocks his fucking Worlds buff, I swear. And then just proceeded to just destroy any team they kind of come up against. They got a bit blessed in that year, I will say. Okay, all right. Everyone's like, yeah, well, the Swiss feature was like really in their face. Yeah, okay, cool. Their pool was insane. Let's be real. T1, if they weren't going to get through that into quarters, bro, it was like a GG. It's just like, it was kind of blessed. Anyway, that run they got into the final, sure, you still have to fucking play to get to the finals. Like, I don't think anyone can take anything away from them. But then, like, it was really funny that year because everyone was like, oh, well, I didn't play T1 this year because apparently, like, if you guys don't know, if you're in league, every team wants to beat T1.
Of course,
they want to beat T1 on their way to a finals, on their way to a quarters, on their way out of Swiss stage, right? They want to make sure they beat them because it's seen as like they've beaten gods. Like,
yeah, it's very much that sort of status, and even in a lot of the play interviews I've seen post Worlds, and even during, the respect that they have for the team as a whole,
wild,
but also the respect they have for Faker as a player is incredible. I've never seen that in any other esport. I don't think we ever will. Maybe the closest thing might be like Scumpy. The respect that he has.
It's royalty, right? Like they're iconic icons of the sport. It's like, you look in like basketball with Kobe, and then you look at fucking, or even Jordan, right? And then you look in like, like Tom Brady, like those sort of people.
Wow, that's a deep pull for you, bro. Tom Brady.
Yeah, Tom Brady.
I don't know any other NFL players. Except for Taylor Swift's boyfriend.
What's his name?
Taylor Swift's boyfriend. I think he had a life before her too. I don't know. I just don't know anything about it.
It's like Blue Sox versus, I think only last week. No, I don't know. I don't know where I'm going.
Boston Bear Cubs.
Boston Bear Cubs.
I don't know what that is.
No, but like, so it's
Sox,
like there you got those just genuinely better people.
Yeah.
Like, and they become the icons of the sport, and then so they create a following, and then
this isn't. Oh, this is. I don't even know how to put this. So Call of Duty, right? Scump effectively has been at the center of Call of Duty since its inception as an esport. Right, it's before esport was even esports. I don't know how long League was going on prior to like Faker coming into the space, but
no, Faker
was he like an OG from when that kicked off?
Second and third year he was in.
Okay, so similar sort of thing. He's been there since pretty close to day one.
Caps as well. Yeah.
Okay, so there's a few players there that are literally iconic with the brand. But I think the point I'm trying to make is that these players have been around since the very early days
Oh.
of esports.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and I think that's what's happening now is Call of Duty's in a period of time where a lot of the older heads, the veterans, the guys that started, the OGs, legitimate OGs, are all retired. So there's these new kids coming through, but we're not. I don't personally believe we're seeing what we saw, and we will never see it again because we went through like a golden age of the internet and people blowing up on YouTube and social media.
Yeah.
Scump, Nade, all these guys, right? They competed and they made content. And this goes back to what I always talk about in terms of like having a team and content creation, right? If you're not building a brand when you're in the spotlight, you're doing it wrong. I understand you need to compete and you need to like put your all in, but that's your time. And we know it can be done because these boys have done it. If you've got the optic spotlight on you right now and you're not making your own content, brother, what are you doing? Because what are you gonna do once you retire from Call of Duty? What are you gonna go on podcasts and do interviews until you've finally drift off into the abyss?
And I think that's where like Hex, like we were going to talk about Hex for days, but I think Hex always just had that.
We know,
no, honestly, like his idea of I think that was honestly his idea. It was like, yeah, cool, you're playing Call of Duty right now, but like let's future proof it.
Correct.
Because Scum wouldn't be able to do what he does right now. I mean, right now, like they're just playing.
He's retired and
they're still playing COD.
He's playing COD,
but
not
for
because he has
reasons.
to, because he wants to, and he's got the watch
any
party
other game that he wants to play. He can play Arc Raiders and still pull the numbers. He can play anything he wants to now
because he's now transcended.
I mean, Nade Shot. I love Nade Shot.
Bro, so
he's had 2 kids, bro, and all of a sudden now he's just in this fucking arc.
He's in his dad arc, bro, and it's great to see. He's a little bit unhinged, which makes complete sense.
Good,
and he's just doing him, and having a good time.
And honestly, now this is the thing as well. T1, reason why they have such a fan base as well is all of them stream.
Funny that.
Yep. All of them are.
Hey, do they stream scrims? I'm curious.
No, just ranked solo.
Yeah, okay. That's fair. Yeah, I think there's too much strategy in a league to give away things. Yeah,
what I really like, I mean, Cadril was running Lost Returns, which is a challenger team, and it had Reckless and Reckless Yankos was in there. Yeah, a couple of other ex-pros from Europe that were in there. Baus was in there. I've had a mind blank on them, but anyway, I know all of them.
Yes,
they're all coming back slowly. Nemesis. I'm just missing one now, bro. Yeah. That's right. It's the jungler. I don't really. Yeah. Anyway. But the thing as well with them is that what's been really cool is they have actually been streaming their scrims, and you're getting an insight into not only them scrimming, but you're also getting an insight because Cadril's been streaming coaching, and that's been really cool to see. So you actually watch them break down the games after they've played. And I wish, honestly, there was more access to that, even if it was like behind a paywall. Like,
there's a lot of access to that behind paywalls.
Yeah, which would be really cool to see. I just
trust me. I looked it up because I'm like, I need to be better at this game because it pisses me off that I'm so shit.
You've
it's uninstalled now, so we don't have to worry about it anymore.
Okay, cool. Be installed after this, guys. Anyway. So yeah, they they gave me a heart attack. T1. So they got to the finals. They honestly played once again LPL and not beat T1. Now it's been a thing that's been going on for years, and LPL have just decided that they just can't deal with the devils that are T1. And honestly, some very close games. I think in terms of what T1 had to do to get to finals, that road was hard. Like, it's funny to me. I think it's pretty funny, bro. If you told me, it's like you're looking at the list, bro, and you're like, oh, okay. Oh, well, they've got to beat like this top, like the world champs from like blah 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 in the quarterfinals. You're like, oh, yeah, that's pretty normal. Oh, they're gonna beat this like world champs in like these other finals. Okay, yeah. Oh, they're gonna beat the MSI champions. Okay, no worries. Oh, they're gonna burst AL in semis.
Yeah.
And you're like,
how'd you get there?
Oh, yeah, and by the way, the team they're going to beat for grand finals is KT. you'd go, what? Like they're the teams they're the teams you deal with. Oh, it was bad. It was so
wild, wasn't it?
Look, KT. We just talked about KT for a minute.
Bro, they put on a show.
What a run! What a one of the most dominant runs, bro.
Yeah, it was the KT roller coaster, and they peaked, and then they peaked again in the final. They got to that high point. They were 2-1 up on match point.
Yeah, just up to that point. And they were 8-1. 8-1 was their record before the finals.
And then
that's maps.
T1 turned on their world's buff, and it was just GG after that.
I personally think
so. That game four, Fakers and Nivea literally completely shifted the momentum of the whole series. If that doesn't happen, I don't think Game 5 is what we saw. Guma absolutely went off his head.
Yeah. No, I think honestly there was a couple of things. I think KT had to win the first game. They didn't. It was a ticking time bomb. And the reason I say that is so I think KT, T1 have been a organization for quite a while, and the players in it have played over 100 of those champs. So their roster goes really, really deep. Yeah, if you do not know what Fearless Draft is, Fearless Draft is basically that you pick your champs that you want. You kind of go through like a band pick phase, and at the end you end up with your 5 champs on each team. The 5 that you pick, you cannot play again. So the next game, you got to pick another 5 champs, and they're the ones from the last game are permabanned. Now the bans can change because they're not permanent. They're just whatever.
Game to game. Yep.
Essentially, if it goes the distance, there's about 50 champs you can't play.
Yep. Which is wild, and it made for deeper strategy and better games.
Sort of.
Well, and this is the thing with T1, right? There's not many champs that they can't play. Their pool is deep.
You can't ban them out. You literally cannot ban T1.
Yeah, correct. You can take away some favorites, absolutely, and you can maybe influence the way they have to play based on the champs that they're left. Like if game 1 they banned out all the ADCs.
Yeah, but it doesn't. But targeting one doesn't mean it's going to do anything.
It meant nothing.
Top lane just exactly. So you got owner in the jungle that you just left open to whatever he wants to pick.
Correct.
Like you can't target pick, because if you target pick one of them, it doesn't matter. The other 3 lanes will pop off. Yeah. So how do you? Yeah.
You have to use your bans to influence, but you can't influence.
And
KT the game enough.
did it
in that game.
KT did it.
2 and 3, they did. Yeah.
Yeah, they absolutely did. And I mean, obviously, look, I will say there were some points that I was like, T1 should have kind of not done those mistakes. But
they are human.
I also,
they are human.
Yeah, they are human. Yeah, I think the 1-1 series, like the tie it, that second game, I think they just got complacent, and it happens. I don't know why they do it, but they did. They got extremely complacent as to who and what this meant to KT, and KT absolutely won in draft.
They clapped back.
Yeah. And I don't think T1 expected that dominance. And I went, oh shit. And then that kind of shook them. And then the next draft wasn't that great either. But then I think KT showed their cards. I don't think they had anything left, man. That's what I mean. I honestly think if they went the distance, T1 won, regardless.
Post Mundo.
Oh my
Game 3 Mundo. I literally wrote a note on Game 3. It's Mundo. What the fuck? Question mark. Because that dude is unkillable in the right hands, and that's kind of what led.
No. Not in the right hands. It doesn't matter what hand you put Mundo in, bro. But the Mundo at the moment is fucked.
No,
there's no question about it.
I saw Mundo die a lot yesterday, so I'm kind of like, maybe it's not that great. That's why I said the right hands. Yeah, true. But yeah, look, the main thing is we're happy. T1 got the dub. It was awesome to see, and I don't know, like if
there's another top
Faker's locked in for another couple of years, yeah.
Yes, he signed a contract for another 2 years. I do not know what the rest of the team's going to do. I don't know if they keep Doran, honestly.
Do you think they try to go back to Zeus?
I don't know. At this point, it doesn't matter what top laner they got. They just carry the top laner to champs, I guess.
Yeah, well, until the top laner pulls up and it's like, yo, I'm here. Let's go.
Yeah. No, honestly, yeah, it's a shame that I think Zeus should have been there for sure, but it would have been wild for him to watch that too. Like HLE gets knocked out by Gen G, and then KT beats Gen G, and I think there'd have been a lot of what ifs from HLE.
Yeah.
They had a really good team on paper. That team's got so much, man, between them.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, and it's actually interesting. Like I know we got to wrap her up, but it's really interesting at the start of the at the start of the season, you could tell that like Owner was so used to how Zeus played.
Yeah.
When Doran was in lane, Doran plays different, right? Doran doesn't mind dying for the team, and he can kind of int. No, he does int.
Hot take, Doran ints.
Yeah, Doran ints. Yeah, no, he does. He does now and then. It's just, and he knows he fucks up. And I really enjoy the clip where he, it was in the last game 5 of the series, and he jumps the wall, thinking that everyone's going to follow him in. And he just gets caught out. Yeah, and interestingly enough, they showed the comms of that, and he was like, "I've just costed the game." He literally said, "I've just costed the game." And the other 4 go, "Nah, it is what it is. Just reset. Just calm down. Like, we're still way ahead. Don't worry about it. Just go back to just reset." And then 3-4 minutes later, they won.
Yeah, wow.
It's pretty cool. And but yeah, that like even that little mental dip, man. Imagine the rest of the team just going, "What the fuck are you doing, man?" Just like,
Absolutely.
But these are pros.
This is what they do.
They've got to reassure each other. You have to reassure each other in the moment.
And this is like probably the issue at a lot of other levels of this game is that the pros play that way, and they reassure their team because they know they can pull it back and whatever. It doesn't snowball. It can, obviously. Again, we're all human, so things can. Yeah. There's always potential, but at that level, those guys don't. If you're there, it's like, oh, okay, he made a mistake. We're all going to pay the price, but we can make it. We can make that back. If you've still got a lead, you've still got a lead. There's no ifs or buts about it. Yeah, I think a lot of people could learn some stuff from this. Not so much the podcast, not this podcast, but watching those games. But then again, it's a whole other kettle of fish when you're playing at bronze, silver, gold level.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean,
it's a whole different game.
I don't know, man. I don't know about you, but maybe I float the idea at the end of the year and just give people a bit of a tease that kind of want to maybe listen into this one. But maybe be I don't know if you'd be open to the idea that maybe we go back in time and talk about the old sleeper days.
Yeah.
And actually talk about that mentality, because realistically, we at one point did have a team that was top 8, and we were knocking on the door of like literally the next part were the pro teams. They were,
absolutely.
Maybe we do a bit of the old trust the process.
Oh,
yeah, that's right.
Okay, big call to finish it off. We're gonna touch on that a little bit off.
We're gonna have a little chat about it. That'd be cool. It'd be really be cool to reminisce. Actually, it'd be sick.
I'm down.
Yeah.
I actually did have a note. I did have a note for this show. It was what is your worst gaming decision you've ever made? I have a few.
Oh yeah, that's a good one, dude.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. Just hit me with one. We got a couple of minutes. Hit me with one. Come on.
Merging sleeper gaming with any of the teams that we did.
Oh, okay. Not 3D burns. Okay, no. That's all right. That's all right. Yeah. Cool.
That ties into it. That's part of that. That's one whole combination of I fucked up, made a bad call, but at different times, different people, and like we've all changed significantly from then. And like knowing what I know now, there's no way that would have ever happened ever in a million years. Especially with the people that we sort of did that with. So, look, we got a lot of good friendships out of all that stuff. But yeah, that was definitely 3D burns, 3rd degree burns. Well,
we should have kept it that way, bro. No, I should keep it that way. Sure.
Nah, absolutely not.
Yeah, back in the Opal and 3D days, bro. 3D Wednesdays.
Jesus, what the hell happened? Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys. If you've watched this far, we're gonna have a bit of a chuckle off stream now, off pod now. And yeah, anyway, if you haven't checked out, obviously, the YouTube channel, because you're going to watch this on YouTube or Spotify, we literally post during the week for the podcast, any clips. And also we have the Pack Drop channel on YouTube and TikTok. We're on TikTok.
That's right. Yes. And yes, we are eventually, I believe this is the idea. I could be wrong. Just shake your head if you're not. But obviously exclusivity is on Spotify, but we will eventually start to upload these as well to YouTube. So you can watch them on there. And yeah, we'll probably start that in the next week or so that...
Last week, yeah.
Last week, yeah. That's right. Last week, there you go. So there you go. It was last week. Yes. So obviously, if you want to keep up to date with the episodes as they are current, keep along with Spotify. But if you want to go back in time, by all means, go to the YouTube.
Absolutely.
Yes.
It's all there. You can find us, socials, hit us up. If you got questions,
all right.
If you think we're stupid, please just let us know. Give us some feedback. I'm down for some feedback.
You guys are idiots. Imagine that, bro. I'm like...
you watch. Yeah. Anyway,
thanks,
all right, guys,
bro.
we're going to wrap this up. We'll speak to you next week. We'll see you next week. And goodbye.